What's going on, family? Welcome to the show. This is episode 44. Don't Read My Mind podcast, and I am your host, Lenny Reed. And I always ask myself, if I had special powers, what would it be? Yes, I gotta have the vibes. I gotta have the vibes when I start a podcast. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get myself in the mood. That's how I get you guys in the mood. You know what I'm saying? Nice instrumental. Everybody feeling good. I don't want to hear nobody talking or nobody rapping over nothing. I just want to hear the beat. You know what I'm saying? The beat. Again, welcome to the show, everybody. Episode 44. I'm your host, Lenny Reed. And this is the Don't Read My Mind podcast. As you know, how was everybody Tuesday? Yes. Monday was Labor Day. And I was just chilling, getting drunk around the house, fixing a lot of things. You know, let me take these headphones off. I don't know. I noticed to keep myself sane, I pinpoint a project. And usually that project takes me either the whole weekend or the whole day. And that way, I'm good, I feel motivated, but I'm tired as hell from trying to knock that particular project out in a day, 2 days. So I'm just here. I feel good, man. I feel like I had a shot of B12. I don't even know what that is. I think they come in pill form. They probably come in shots, but maybe I need some because I keep hearing people talking about it. So this show, somebody emailed me, right? And they was like, Mr. Reed. Called me Mr. Reed, which was kind of weird. Mr. Reed, your topics are kind of weird. Why you don't talk about, everything else like most other podcasts talk about? And I had to explain to this gentleman that this is the shit that come out of my head. Whatever I'm talking about, you can go all the way back to episode 1. This is the stuff that come out of my head that, keep me up at night sometimes. And I just like to know about. I mean, let's just break it down. Wouldn't you want to know, every time you look up in the sky, wouldn't you want to know if there are other civilizations out there? Star Trek, Star Wars kind of type, right? Do you even fucking look up when you go outside? No, exactly. So, I like, another thing, wouldn't you want to know different mysteries or how life was in the past with the Egyptians and lost worlds and all of this shit before us? Wouldn't you want to know that? Probably not. So the point is, listen to this guy. I'm gonna say his name. You can stay and listen as long as you want. I appreciate that to the fullest. But hey, the topics that I talk about is something that is dear to me. And so don't get it wrong. I talk about sex. I talk about everything. Guns. I even got a Nas appreciation episode coming. That shit don't be lit. Nas appreciation, baby. Come on. We have to do this. We have to do this with the last album that dropped. What is it? King's Disease. Come on, man. We got to do a Nas appreciation podcast. But I'll get back to that. So to the guy that, sent me the email, it wasn't a nasty email. This is it, man. This is Don't Read My Mind. Apparently you are. Don't Read My Mind. Podcast, man. And I just talk about crazy shit. Shit that make you think. Don't you want to learn something? Even though I'm not claiming to be any type of scientist, doctor, I don't know shit, but I have a thirst for knowledge, and I hope all my listeners have that same thirst. Okay? Now, let's get to the show at hand. Now, um, I guess I'll title this, I think we have superpowers. And I like to hit my titles different because it's like I'm asking you. It's just like I'm on the phone and, we talking. And then I know it. I just shoot left like, hey man, I think we got superpowers. You on the other end probably be like, oh, here go this motherfucker, these, questions and shit again. But that's how, I lay my titles down. So, superpowers. Is it possible? Could there be freaks among us? Could there be people that can do crazy shit? Excuse me. Could it be? See, I'm not going to get into that topic. But could it be crazy things? Could it? Excuse me one second. Okay. Man, you know what? I've been working all day. I am tired. Okay. Humans. Well, I go back and forth on how special we think we are, and I sort of disagree with that. But human to human, I think there's something very special about us. I think the ability to send and receive energy is a powerful thing. And I think we won't recognize the potential of this until, way, way in the future. But energy is something to that. And most people think about energy as, oh, I don't get vibes. The vibes ain't there. No. It's bigger than that. Energy, you can actually feel. You can't see it. Not yet. But you can actually feel the energy of a person that's angry at you or a person that has good energy. And I just love that good energy. That shit is like, it's like the sun, spitting rays, ultraviolet rays that's just, giving you energy. I love good energy. Bad energy. It's like bad energy. You can sort of cut that shit with a knife. It's thick. It's you get aggy. You get uneasy. Whether I remember coming up, just say you go to a certain place, a party or something like that, or you walk into a chicken shack and you get in there, you order, and you just waiting for your order. And a couple other guys come in, they order something, and they behind you. And then one go over there, and they sort of like communicating with their eyes and shit. And you can feel that something is not gonna go right. You can just feel it. Some people are straight naive to that. It was a few times, the people I was with, I had to say, yo, something about to go down. And they like, what? Clearly they didn't see it. Clearly they didn't feel it. But I can feel it. Now, receiving by, like I just did, or the story that I just did, I received it. I felt it from other people giving out negative energy like they wanted to hurt somebody, right? Sending it will be the people that's giving out the negative energy. But let's take it up another step. Good energy. Now imagine this shit, right? Imagine you mastered the form of energy to the next level. right? Say, don't take this wrong, peoples. Don't take this wrong. This is my mind here, all right? All right. I'm sitting in this creaky chair, so I apologize. Just say this. Say you somewhere and you meet a girl, y'all go out on a dinner date, and y'all sitting at the table, you sitting across from her, and you just giving her that good energy, right? And she just feel good. She like in this euphoric state, you know what I'm saying? But you can manipulate the energy to a certain location. Yeah. So now you just start saying, yo, you feel that? And she like, what? Yo, you feel that? Next thing you know, you sending energy to her private. And she over there squirming. She making crazy noises. And you doing this off fucking thoughts. You are basically energy, I ain't gonna say the F word, energy smashing her. Energy love making to her. So she just got her head down, and it's like your energy that you sitting up is just licking. She just going fucking crazy. Will that be possible? One day. You have to master your mind. The mind. If you can unlock your mind, shit, you can basically do anything. Now, let's change that around. Instead of smashing, licking, fuck whatever word you want to use, with your energy, that good energy, or sort of like how women act when you walk past them with some good cologne, they just be like, damn. Some don't say it out loud. Some give a little nod, look, and some keep it pushing and they say it in their head. But imagine if you just had this energy aura that you knew you turned up. You were single, you turned this energy aura up and you just start walking around. And the women is just getting a whiff of this energy, and that shit is just making them feel tingly and this good feeling, and they's like, excuse me, sir. And they's talking to you. Will that be possible? I don't know. But I want it when it becomes possible. I want it. Okay? I don't care how old I am. I want it. Now, there is the flip side of that. There's good, there's always evil. Positive, there's always negative. Now, let's go into the negative aspect of that. You would basically be able to hurt somebody without even fucking touching them. Without even laying a hand on them. Now, alright, let's put this into perspective. Alright, you say Star Wars. I don't know if any of you, come on, everybody's seen at least one movie of Star Wars, right? Where you got Darth Vader, and he's able to move his hand. He's still moving something, but he's able to move his hand, and he can lift people up and fucking choke them out and drop them without even touching them. That's a form of energy that, I mean, we are nowhere near that. But it is a possible form of energy that you can sort of manipulate and control. And that's basically what it is. So you got that love making everybody feel good energy. But there is, the other energy. Say, I know so many people have been cut off before. And then people just cut them off. You like, swerve. You like, you dumb motherfucker. Hope you flip that shit over, right? But you want their car to flip over. But they never do. They keep going, dipping back and forth, in and out of traffic, and they disappear. They're gone. Now, that ability to flip that person's car over could be possible. Not now, but it could be. Not only that, I wish your fucking head explode. Boom. So, energy now We are probably at when we feeling people energy, we receiving energy, and we giving out energy. It's light forms of energy. But as we evolve and our brains evolve, we'll be able to control, you know, you know, other elements of energy, whether good or bad. So I think everything comes down to, um, like not. I was about to say praying, not praying. Damn, what is that when you got your legs crossed and all that shit? Anyway, I've been working all day. So hopefully, you know, we'll be a part of that sometime in the future that we can see, we can feel all this shit we talking about. Because if not, that'll be fucked up, man. Even though I will say this is the best time to be living. Yeah, we going through racial turmoil situations with the police officers, the bad police officers. We going through pandemic slash The Walking Dead slash all the other zombie movies that we seen without the zombies. So we going through all of this, but do you want to go to like ancient Greece? Do you want to go back to medieval times? Come on, we got AC, we got deodorant. You want to ride around on a fucking horse all day? I don't. I like my Jeep. And I want a Mercedes, the new one with the rear tires turned. I want a fucking horse. So we are in a good time. We are in a good space. We are in a good part of, this is the time to be alive. Whether 1800, 1700, being a slave, being a king, being beheaded, all of that shit. Now, 2020 will go down in history. So in actuality, we are a part of history. But like always, I get sidetracked and I get off. So that's probably why I need somebody to keep me on track up in here. All right, so as we unlock the brain in the future, maybe we had the ability to, send more power through energy. Now, we do have, like I said before, freaks of nature. Now, our freaks of nature, it's like superior athletes. You got LeBron, you got Michael Jordan, you got Usain Bolt, if that's his name. You got people that's really on their game. They on their shit. I mean, it's their life. I mean, their life was sort of like directed into that. So if I wasn't bullshitting all my life, maybe I would be a freak of nature at something. You got fighters that can, take a hit, take a lot of abuse, and you got some people that, fucking hit their toe and they down for the count. And you got heavy lifters. Them guys be lifting up 800 pounds. They be pulling trucks and shit. But is that somebody training to get good at something? Is it that? I don't know, because some people, they can be in a fucking gym playing basketball for 20 years and they still have no skills like Michael Jackson or LeBron. It wouldn't happen. So it got to be something, a gene or something that's making these people super athletes. Now, one thing I notice, and I get mad at my kids. I got 3 kids, and my oldest is a daughter. She's my daughter, and mid is my son. So they always back and forth. My daughter would say something to my son, and he'd get all out of shade and ruffled. And I'm like, yo, she is controlling you without even touching you. Do you know that? But nah, he don't see that shit. And then sometimes, without even knowing it, he does the same thing to her. So, like I said, to go back, that's a form of energy, whether it's good or bad. It's controlling. The news push that shit around all the time. Sit there and watch the news 24/7 and see what happened to your brain. 8 people were shot today. A little baby was kidnapped and thrown in the river. So you got all this shit going on. Your brain will fucking explode. So, but so I'm going to break down some superpowers that people can actually be born with. On some X-Men shit. Yo, I was naive to think every movie had some kind of truth to it. Avengers, X-Men, Star Wars, Star Trek. I don't know about Star Trek. All those movies. Space, 2001 Odyssey, I think that's what it's called. All of that shit had some truth to it. But anyway, let's break it down. Okay. No. Get that flying shit. If you thinking number one is flying, it ain't happening. Without wings, it's utterly impossible. Unless you're able to control matter or some shit like that. And no, it's not happening. But reading minds. Not the fucking reading everything in your shit. Just going off body language, asking you a question, and able to read everything. Able to read your reaction with your lips, your facial mute, your eyes, your eyebrows. People can calculate all of that shit into an answer. And basically, they basically reading your mind. Which is, but it's possible. It was what was that guy that was reading? I think he was reading dead people. I mean, people's dead relatives. Oh, he was good. They say he was bullshit though, but he was good, man. He had me. I was watching that shit every day. And it wasn't John Edwards, was it? Damn, he was good, but they said it was cockamamie bullshit. Okay, another one is, like I said before, high energy radiation. Now, it's only one person. I mean, y'all older people probably know a few, but it's only one person that had high energy radiation. Can you think of that person? I'll give you a second. One person had high energy radiation. And when you was around it, you couldn't control it. He was under his mercy. Do you know who I'm talking about? All right, time up. Michael Jackson. Now, Michael Jackson, back in the day, I remember watching him on TV. A couple shows, Billie Jean, Thriller, all of that shit, right? His energy, I feel like I got a burp or something. His energy was raw. That was alien shit right there. You know what I mean? The shit that he did. Now, go back and look at videos of when he walked into certain places, or he just walked past a crowd of people. Motherfuckers passed out, son. They passed out. Who the fuck is making people pass out today? Nobody. If I was somewhere and Michael Jackson came and I knew cameras was around, I fucking closed my eyes and turned the other direction. He was like Medusa. But you don't turn into stone. You start crying like a bitch, and then you pass out. Michael Jackson. He was name somebody else, please. I ain't talking about no group, no Beatles, no shit like that. Name one person that made all people pass the fuck out. Japanese, Chinese, black, white. Everywhere. Everywhere. The motherfucker was everywhere. Everybody, when he came around, everybody passed out. Or started crying uncontrollably. Michael Jackson. So, he is a freak of fucking nature. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson, brother. But, now, superpowers I wish I had, well, I guess I'll go back to flying. I mean, if you could, even though somebody actually emailed me about, hey, you could fly if you, meditate real hard and you can actually leave your body. And I'm not doing that shit, getting trapped out of my body, brother. Appreciate it, though. So flying would be, I don't know. I mean, see, you can't really say, if I'm going to name superheroes so you can get an understanding, you can't really say, Spider-Man, because he's not really flying. He's using webs and shit. And you can't really say Thor, because Thor's sort of like, he go up and just come down. Superman, I guess that would be somewhat in the light of it. Superman. But you gotta think about this shit. This ain't no Avengers. This ain't no, Superman. This ain't Batman. This ain't none of that shit. If there is people that was born with crazy genes, of which we talking about, they would not show themselves. They would not be on TV. They would not put a fucking outfit on and saving people. I would mind my business. Just don't fuck with my family. I would mind my business. I'm not gonna sit there in a tidy whitey outfit or any color saving the world. I'm not. It's not happening. So a possibility of somebody like that out there, I don't know. I'm just the news guy telling the news. That's it. Now, number 2 is teleportation. Now, that would be dope. Instead of flying, you have to mentally think where you want to go. And then you flash out, then you flash there. It can be anywhere on this planet. Flash out, flash there. That's gotta be way better than flying. I mean, after you your young lady, y'all having a good time, get yours off. She want to cuddle. You be like, flash out. You gone. She look over. Where you gone? You call her cell phone like, yo, I'll be back. You ain't want to motherfucking cuddle and shit, watch TV. But my ultimate is I can't die. Immortal. Anytime I watch a movie, whether it's vampires, space shit, whatever, and motherfuckers say they're immortal, God damn, it just does something to me, man. It's like I'm so envious, even though it's a fucking car, it's a movie. I'm just envious of any character saying they're immortal. You can't die. Now, people probably say, why would you wanna do that? Everybody would die eventually. Yeah. That's a good thing, because that means I can go to everybody's funeral. everybody. You get what I'm saying? Pay my respects to everybody. So that's the top of the list. Is there a possibility? I think I put something on my Instagram. Oh, you can follow me at Autolin76. Anyway, I put something on my Instagram, and I don't remember the straight to it, but I think I said iPhone 1000 R, and eventually it's not going to be about phones. It's going to be once they crack the brain. Like I said, once scientists crack the brain, I don't know that level of society, but it would be a beautiful level, because at that point we can do anything. Because that means once the brain is cracked, we would be able to save it, download it. Now, consciousness might be a little bit stretched, but maybe at that point the computers would be to the point that it can add phases of consciousness, or just add database of memory and sort of lay them in a row, pivot them around, and maybe you got consciousness gushing up in there somewhere. I don't fucking know. But immortality is nowhere in the near future. But just like we have toilets, we have running water, we have cars, we have fast cars, we have airplanes. We have a lot of shit that people in the 1500s, or let's say the thousands, the 4th century didn't have. We won them up like a motherfucker, right? We got watches on and shit telling the time, not no sundial. So, but you gotta understand this. That was 2,000 years ago, right? 2,000 years from now, them motherfuckers might have immortality. Them motherfuckers might be flying around. Them motherfuckers might be teleporting. Am I jealous? A little bit, but I'm not gonna act like I wasn't born in a good time. You know what I'm saying? So the moral of the story is this. As science, yes, science. Science is a beautiful thing, because while you right now drinking, driving to work, or doing some crazy shit, scientists is in some dark, dingy lab somewhere, putting shit together, making our life better. Whether it's ways to stop cancer, to get rid of that gene that makes cells die, which in turn will make you live longer. Neuralink, Elon Musk thing, basically hooking something up to your brain, and you'll have, all your memory back, everything. It'll be like a damn phone on your head. Because that's where we going. You just got to thank the people that's pushing everything forward right now while we watching Netflix. So I am the bridge between them guys and you guys. Because I don't know shit. I have no high education. But my thirst for knowledge is fucking unlimited. My thirst for knowledge is higher than anybody with education that stands across from me. So, it's pretty much like this. Would we, as scientists, knock this shit out? Just like shit they've been doing, getting everything that we got now from cell phones all the way up, right? Shit keep going. Superpowers will come. Watch that Neuralink. Google Neuralink and look at that shit. That's around the corner. Who would have thought a car would drive for us? That's here now. You can tell your fucking car to go park. I'll call you when I'm ready to come out the store. So, life is beautiful. I'm in my 40s. It's beautiful. How about you? Is your life beautiful? Just look towards the future and see all the shit that can come within your lifetime. It's a beautiful thing. And this podcast was basically about, unlocking our superpowers, because I know we got them. Whether you can jump, you can run fast, you got the gift for gabs, like you can just talk next to, you got beautiful lady laying down, boy. She willing and ready. Everybody have a superpower. Yours probably just being fucking lazy watching TV, but you don't know that, hey, maybe I can write the shit that I'm watching. Maybe I can make it better. Now I got a whole fucking series that's getting awards after awards after awards. We all have superpowers. You just got to tap in. You just got to tap in and figure it out. And once you find it, execute it. Right? Because you don't have all the time in the world. Shit, what you want to live forever? Shit, I do. Alright, guys. That's the show. Episode 44. I'm your boy, Lenny Reed. Once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking this time out on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Enjoy your day. Make that money. Get home safe. In that order. Peace. Oh, don't go. Where you going? Don't go yet. This podcast is sponsored by royaltieslipgloss.com. Go over to Royalties Lip Gloss and type in DRMM in the code section and get 15% off. Tell them your boy sent you. Also, go to allindesigns.com. Get the hottest hats. Get the hottest hoodies. Get ready. We got the fall coming around the corner. So go get that hoodie. Go get that bomber. Go get that hat with the ball on the top. Get ready before it get cold out this bitch. Alright, everybody. Enjoy your day. Stay hungry.